You're no stranger to this.
Yep.
You were doing podcasting before it was sexy.
Yeah.
I said 2015
Yeah.
when I introduced you.
Yeah.
So thinking about starting out in podcasting when, for all intents and purposes, there was scarcity in the market there.
Mm-hmm.
And now we look at it, especially post-COVID or amidst COVID, now everybody has a podcast. Everybody has something to say, some of which is ridiculous in my opinion.
A lot of which is ridiculous. I welcome all the new voices, and I think that there are tons of people with really smart and focused conversation and informed opinions.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's also a lot of fluff and people just, talking to talk in the marketplace. So you kind of have to use your personal filter and figure out where you should spend your time listening. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I hate the fact that our marketplace is, because the podcasting space is personal for me. You know what I mean? My show is almost 8 years old, and my co-host and I have done like an incredible job building an audience with that show that trusts us.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Because we really research and we're informed when we speak.
Wait a minute. You really do what now?
We research.
Oh, wow.
Okay? And that's not just going on Google. Sometimes you have to spend some time sitting with subjects and actually do the work to be informed. So what I do look forward to, right, is more informed voices coming into the space, more smart, focused conversations that still make us laugh and we still enjoy, and less of the white noise, we'll say.
Yeah. I do feel like, though, too, there is a lot of content out here, and there are a lot of content creators who are doing what you just said you want to see more of. I don't necessarily think they're getting the exposure that they deserve. And when I look at social media and what's actually being disseminated across that space, I'm disappointed. Yeah. And I know sensationalism is what it is, and entertainment is what it is, gossip news is what it is. But what do you think it's going to take for the more substantive content creators to get those real opportunities in spaces, on spaces like Instagram, Twitter, et cetera?
For sure. You know what it's going to take is consistency. Sometimes you can't really, fight a machine that is way larger than you. Unfortunately, people are attracted to that shock value. And there's a space for that, you know what I mean? But it's not what should take up the majority of the space when it comes to, voices that we listen to and trust with this information. So there's room, to have that fun, edgy conversation, but then there's also room for the smart talk, which you can take with you after you leave the show. I love conversations that I can kind of mine something valuable from and take that with me in the rest of my life. And unfortunately, we don't get that many opportunities to do that now as listeners. Yeah. So the ones that do offer that experience for us really stand out. Yeah.
It's just a thought, it's my opinion. It's just a thought, Get out your feelings.